Hi, you guys. Hi, welcome to my live. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday. How are you guys doing? So, first off, if you're watching this on replay, please don't forget to do the hashtag replay. Let me know how you're doing and what you're doing while you listen to me ramble on, as always. So, yeah, hi. And okay, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help. It helps the channel, it helps me being happy and whatnot. And, yay. So, let's see who is here. Glitter Angels. Hi, Michelle. Then we have Diamonds and Doxies, Leanne, saying, here early. I'm working on my closet, cleaning out and packing up, but I'll be listening. So, hello, Mia, and hello, everyone else. Hi, Leanne. Then we have Lee and Lenore Diamond Painting takes out the trash and recycles, put out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts on some salted caramel M&Ms, yummy, Nutella with white dark and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruit for everyone. Welcome to Mia Warming Hansen. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit that like button on the way to onto your seat. Thank you, Lee. Ah, I love that one. Lee, boy, you're going to have a busy live day there. Oh, I am. I am. And in case you don't know, when this live is over, you need to head over to Angels because I'm going to be live with Angel right after this one. So, yay. We have Dawn. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? And Dawn saying hello to everybody. And Michelle saying hi to Dawn, who's saying hi to Michelle. Oh, this is interesting. Lee saying hi to Leanne and Michelle and Dawn. And we have Karina. Hey, Karina, how are you doing? And Dawn is saying thank you to Lee for the goodies. Ah, and we're caught up. Not that it is a job because really we're not a whole lot of people in here, which is fine. So how are you guys doing? I hope you had a great day so far and a great weekend. Today it's been beautiful. Yesterday it was beautiful. So this is a great fall weather. We haven't really had a lot of rain, knock on wood, because I don't want rain. I want sunshine. I want blue skies. Yeah, I just want it to be beautiful. I don't know if you can hear that dehumidifier in the background. My I'm starting to reach the point, where I hear it, but I don't hear it. Does that make sense? And the air that it blows out, it's so hot. I mean, we have around the air that it blows out because it drags out the water from the air and then pumps cold water to the walls and then everything. It's around 30, 31 degrees Celsius, which is what, around 90? Maybe. Hang on. Let's just take the let's just say 30 Celsius. Yeah, that is 86 degrees. And our house is around 80 degrees because of all that warm air. So it's warm in here. I need to wear shorts and a tank top. Uh, Lee, concerned about the tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh no, there's another one coming? But you just had one. Ugh, that storm season over there. How long is it? It's August through what, November, October? You don't need all those hurricanes. You had a few already. That's it. Stop. All of them just resolve. Karina is doing fine. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm happy as can be, and yeah, I'm fine. And it's not like the T-shirt that I got. Oh, I'm sorry. The cat that looks all mangled and said, "It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine." No, 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 not like that. You're hanging in there, Michelle. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Um, yeah. Oh, did you see the post review of that one? I had a bunch of plans what I wanted to do this week, and nothing really happened. I don't. Stuff happened. Life happened. I don't know. uh, yeah. Sometimes life is just there. Um, yeah. So I had babysitting on Rosa this Tuesday, which was fun. I didn't have her Monday because of the tiredness after and pain after the knitting retreat. Yep, due to direct impact with the Cat 3 right through our area west to east from the Gulf of the Atlantic. You know what, Lee? We need to chat with the upstairs guy about all this because no, no. They can stay out there far away from everybody and they can have all the fun they want out there in the water, way far away from everything. I think we even have a storm coming. Uh, not directly here, but we have a storm coming up to Europe, and I'm like, that's not something we have very often. Um, so I don't know. That would, yeah, yeah. Be safe, Lee and Lenore. Adam, hey, did you arrive home safe? So yeah, everybody who's to be impacted, and you just had one. You will evacuate, Lee. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. I did say hi to you. Oh, okay, Michelle. Oh, Adam, you're in a low mood. Well, you'll miss your angel. Do they have some place, Lee, that you could evacuate to if you don't have, immediate family that you can go to? You're looking forward to a week on Monday, so next Monday. Yeah, that's good. It's great when she can come up to you and spend some time with you and the kiddos. But yeah, I'm guessing Angel is a little sad too. So we're gonna keep her happy and alive when we join her. It isn't just me that will be in Angel's life. We will have Timothy there as well. So hopefully she's up and running at that time. Uh, there is some place, just have to check availability. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I hope you find somewhere and that you all still be safe and away from harm's way. Because no, just no. Kind of like I was worried about Jenny. Was it last week or the week before already? It was the week before, right? Dang it. I'm just, I appreciate and count my blessings that we don't have that kind of weather over here. I mean, that we almost drown every year. That is completely different with all the water we're getting and the total lack of summer. We usually get all our sunshine in August, September, well, mostly September, October, and then early spring. And then when it is supposed to be nice and warm, it's raining and it's meh. But right now the weather is beautiful, but it's what, 13, 14 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't even know, about 40s? I don't know. I am still running around bare feet, by the way, just to set the record straight. Running around bare feet, and people look at me weirdly because I have on a jacket and sandals. Which people look at me and go, And I can see the brain, the wheels are turning and be like, why is she having bare feet in her sandals but has on a jacket? I mean, it isn't a winter jacket by any means. It's a soft shell. But I think some people find it funny. Yeah. Oh, and today I met a lady, an elderly woman out here, and I was coming from our little grocery shop that you saw in my first walking around video. And I picked up some milk because I was making not rice pudding as you know it, or rice porridge, but the Danish equivalent of it for dinner. So I was walking from the grocery store, and this elderly woman comes, you know, walks to me, and she goes, "Hi, Mia," and I goes, "Hi," you know, and she goes, "Yeah, you are Mia, right?" I'm like, "Yes." She's a little hesitant. "Yeah, don't you know? You and your mom always used to come to the bank, and blah blah blah. And don't you recognize me?" And like, you look familiar. Well, you look totally like you did when you were a little girl, and you still have that beautiful smile. And I was like, okay, And then I remembered her, but when people just come at you, go hi, and say your name, and you're like, hello. It was kind of funny. So it turns out she basically lives around the corner, lived out here since 67. And I'm walking right by her house every time that I'm, going to the grocery store or wherever I'm walking. I'm like, and I haven't seen her in the 3.5 years we've lived out here. So it's good. We had a little chat. She's 83 years old, doesn't look a day older than, I don't know, around 70. And yeah, that's kind of fun. The world just got very small and tiny again there a second, which was, yeah. Deer in the headlight look. How do you know me? Exactly. That was my like, I don't know you. And I mean, this is a really, really small community. But, sometimes I'm kind of surprised at how many people I actually know living out here from before. I mean, I do know a whole lot of people now since we've moved out here, but it hits me every time. It's like, oh, I knew you growing up, and oh, you knew David, and the world just is a teensy tiny living in this small village, and it amazes me every time. Even though it isn't far away from the city, from Falacia where I grew up, and a lot of people work in there from out here and stuff like that. But it's still like, okay. So yeah. So we chatted for, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes, and then she had to go to the grocery store and go home because her husband is not feeling well, and she promised it would only be a minute, which by then it had already been 10. But yeah. And I had to go home and make dinner so that we didn't have to finish eating like 3 minutes before I had to be here, because that has happened sometimes that we've eaten rather late, and I've had about, I don't know, 10 minutes to turn on the computer and get ready and, make sure that I don't need to go to the office in the middle of everything and find something to drink. And it's an ordeal sometimes. And then we end up me sitting in here being totally stuffed because I just finished eating. So today we ate a little earlier, not, by maybe 30 minutes earlier than usual. Well, so yeah, I love rice porridge. It's one of my absolute favorite fall winter dishes. Most people get it in December, and over here, it is one of the things that, you know, when kids are growing up, they believe in Santa Claus, but most parents are telling the kids that it is a gnome elf It has a Danish name that is a Nisse. It's kind of like a gnome, but it is, Santa's little helpers, and they live on the attic or in the basement, whatever. And you need to give it, milk and cookies, but especially you need to give them rice porridge so that you make them happy, and then maybe, most likely, they will give you little presents during the months of December. Some kids get little presents every day, and some kids get one every Advent, um, depending on the parents, right? And if you don't behave, they will make um, naughty little tricks like coloring the milk blue or green or whatever. It will um, tie all your shoes together, kind of like Elf on a Shelf in the US. So, yeah, and we have these little doors that you can put up against your wall so that they live in the walls, and they have their little, you can buy everything for those little doors. You can have furniture. You can have, I saw one last year. I think I showed it in here about, that one of my friends put up this little construction site in front of one of the walls, that the door was being put up and to keep out and everything. And then you can have, a washing line with little elf clothes on it and little wooden shoes. I mean, if we had had kids, I would have gone all out. I mean, that would have been the funniest thing. I would have gotten everything for that little gnome door. Just, But I only have rows of 4 days in December, so it isn't really the same. But yeah, I would love that. And then, the kids give these elves, gnomes, whatever you want to call them, a portion of rice porridge. I don't think every day, but, often enough, that to keep them happy and content, and, make sure that they don't punish you too hard with freezing your utensils for eating, or putting rice in your backpack, or wrapping all your books in newspaper, wrapping every item in your room in wrapping. I have seen so many funny things being done. Um, yeah, that is, yeah. It is. It's sweet because you make it with these special rice. I try to figure out what they're called, but I can't. And then you rinse the rice really well, because you're supposed to get all the dirtiness out of it. Then you see. I would love to send these kind of rice to every one of you because it's delicious. So what you start to do is you put in about, I do. You have 150 gram of that rice, and then you rinse it. Then you um, in a pot that has a thick bottom, you put it at around 250 milliliters of cold water. Put it to a boil. Put in the rice, and then when the water is almost gone, you put in milk, and you need about 1 liter of milk, and then you wait for it to boil. Turn it really low, and then you put on a lid, and then every 3 5 minutes you stir it until it gets thick and gets the consistency that you like. Then you put in some salt, so that you can taste it. And it doesn't, it shouldn't be salty. You just need to have that, I can taste the salt just a little bit. Then you serve it. David puts on cinnamon sugar. I don't like cinnamon sugar, so I just put on sugar, and then a lump of butter, and then you just eat it. and it's delicious. I love it. And it isn't really, it takes, the cooking itself takes maybe 45 minutes. No, not risotto rice. No, I, it is. I don't even know if you, because I tried to Google it and Google wasn't my friend. I need to write my friend in Norway, which by the way they're moving to the U.S. in like a second. I need to write her because she would know if you can buy those sort of rice over there. It is yummy. I love it. And then in around Christmas, and this is the only time that I'm making this because otherwise David would not eat anything else. But we usually make this on the 23rd of December. I make rice porridge and then we have it for dinner. And then with the leftovers, I am making a Danish equivalent called of rice pudding called rissalamang. This is where you take that rice porridge and you mix in whipped cream, chopped almonds, some vanilla sugar, and some vanilla beans. What else did I put in? Is that really it? I think so. And then you mix it to this. It's kind of like a dessert, of rice, not rice pudding per se, but then anyway, you make this. You put it somewhere cold. Sorry, Don. I'm hungry. I'm yeah. I have to show you one day, right? I mean, one day I have to send all of you like this special rice if you ever want to make it because it's delicious. And then for Christmas, this kind of dessert, when you've had your uh, goose or your duck or your whatever pork, whatever you eat for Christmas over here, then you wait a little bit. Usually you do the dishes and whatnot. Then you have that rice dessert, and you put in a bowl that this is approximately what we can eat. And you put in an entire almond without the skin. Every almond in that dish is without the skin and then chopped up. But you take a whole almond and you put it in the bowl, and then people, take whatever they want, and then the person who gets that whole almond wins an Advent prize. And the point is that you have to save that almond either in your chin or discreetly cough a little so you get it in your head, whatever how you do it. And yeah, and you serve it with cherry sauce. um, yeah, a warm lukewarm cherry sauce, and it's delicious. That is one of my favorite things about Christmas. That is Risselamang. It's really, yeah, and it's so easy. It's so easy to make. Yes, to Karina, I love it. We always make a lot. I mean, usually when I make this rice porridge called Risengrød, when I make that for David and I use 1 liter of milk, which is enough for me to get one portion. David, I don't know, one and a half, two portions. But when I make it for Christmas, I make it out of 2 liters of milk because then I get an entire extra size portion that I can make into risolaman, which practically means that we have that risolaman for the entire Christmas. And we eat it for, hey, Tammy, how are you doing, sweetie? We eat it for breakfast, in between, you know, just, whenever you get a little hungry. And we always get it for Christmas, for breakfast on the 25th. But yeah, it's I don't think a lot of other people, make quite as much as we do English. but it's a tradition in David's family that you would make enough that you could have it for breakfast for a few days, and you could just, go take a portion of it. I didn't finish my almond talk. Oh, right. Sorry. So if you get the almond, you need to keep it in your pouch, in your mouth, or whatever. And then um, the whole point of it is to get people to eat everything, to look for that almond. And then, eventually when people are like, so who have you gotten? Do you have it? Because whatever. And eventually someone will, sneak it out and say, are we looking for this one? I'm last year I got it, which was the first time in like a million years. Um, oh, Tammy, that's great. I'm so happy your daughter spent the weekend with you. And I was the first one going, so who has it? Who got the almond? Because, I mean, it's all gone. So who got it? And everybody was looking at each other and were like, I don't have it. And, oh, by the way, I think I got it. Yeah. And in most well, in my family, when growing up, um, my paternal grandmother would cheat. So every kid got an almond, and then we got some gift. But what I love about my brother is he's not doing it. Rosa has the same chance as every one of us, and she's not entitled to win just because she's the only child, which I love, because this whole teaching kids that they win just because they're kids. It's the same when playing board games and stuff like that. I told Rosa that if she's cheating, I don't want to play with her. It has to be fair. I am not, unnecessarily rough on her or anything, but I don't want to play with her if she's cheating. And she's old enough to get it. I mean, she's a smart cookie, that one. So she knows, if you want to play with me, it's we follow the rules, or we make rules that she has the ability to follow. But I'm not gonna let myself lose so that she can win. And some might say that that is rough, and you need to let the kids win every now and then. And she does win because I have horrible luck in games. I have luck in love, which, by the way, it's a whole lot better. But yeah. Yeah, so we had that for dinner. Yesterday we just had bread. We were supposed to have made that rice porridge yesterday, but we forgot the milk when we were. No, that's a lie. David forgot to bring milk home from his work because they have milk down there that they can drink during the week. And usually people just, bring some home. And I had asked him to bring milk so that we can make this. And he forgot. And yesterday I forgot to go buy it from a little store, and they closed early. So we got it today, which is a great thing, even though eating it in a house that is almost 26 degrees hot is like, exactly, Dawn. Exactly. I mean, a poor loser, nobody wants that. And we still make fun and joke, and there you have these memory games, where you have two cards that's the same. Um, that one is hard for her to not cheat in, and I'm like, you know what, we're not playing if you're cheating on me. But sometimes we just play, play around with the cards, and go at it like Go Fish, that card game. So we draw some of these little cards, and I go, so can I have your whatever it is, and then go fish. So you have different ways of doing it, except for just, turning them over and try to remember where they are. But yeah, don't forget to hydrate. I need to drink a lot because the air is so dry. because we're trying to dry the walls. And it does help, by the way. But the humidity in our house is 32%, and I can feel it. I mean, you see this one over here? It isn't a herpes, whatever. It is because I've drank too little, and my lips get annoyed, and I get one of those. So yeah, it isn't herpes, but it's still annoying. And I know every time I get the prickle, and that I hadn't drunk enough, that's what's going to happen. And it is still annoying because people are like, "Oh, you have herpes." No, I don't. I've drank too little. But yeah. But yeah. How was your week? I want to know what your week was like. Oh, and Leanne, if you can hear me, when are you moving out? When are the family taking over your house? I'm curious. So yeah, I'm sorry. And I need to find our vacuum cleaner tomorrow because we have all this stuff out here. I don't know if you've seen the what video was it that I did? I did a video and uh, right, I the responding to your comments video at the end of it. Um, I put in a clip of out there with the humidifiers and everything and what it looks like out there. So we can't use Dover right now because it's a mess out there. So I need to vacuum clean by hand. Hi, lovely angel. How are you doing? Kalina bought a bike in a Red Cross shop. It looks pretty new. That's cool. That is cool. It's so cool when you get to buy something and it's practically new. Are you ready for your live today, Angel? I hope you're doing okay. Adam is a little sad, he said. So I'm guessing that you're a little sad too. 450 kroners? That's not bad. That's not bad. David and I were talking about StreamYard earlier while we were eating, talking about having guests on my lives and whatnot. The price of it was like, so I just need to find someone that, I could share it with because I think if you get the account, the cheapest one, you can have 3 accounts on it. So I don't know. I need to look into it because it is rather expensive. But if you wanna do it like that, Angel is doing good. Fed the cats. Off a shower. Nah, I'm super excited. I have 2 amazing ladies to show girl power vibes. Girl power vibes tonight. You have. I already told people to come on over and watch your live after this. And Lee said that I'm having a busy, busy live day today, which, yay, I love it. But yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Lee, you would have to know this. I mean, you and Tammy share your StreamYard with Leopard Leatherwitch, right? So it has to be done. It can be done, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Need to figure it. Need to look into it. See if anybody is up for sharing. That'll be a little cheaper anyway. I don't know. I need to look into it because really, I mean, Papa Lee be good to us. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, um, I don't know what happened. I just blew. uh, David's been out biking today in the beautiful weather, and I've been taking a little walk. I've been diamond painting. I am now on row 4. What? Lee, yeah, right, Angel. Nope, not gonna happen, Angel. What? Say, I'm on row 4 now. I turned it around so that the finished part is that way, and the oh come on, not finished part is here. So when I'm done with my 4th row, Bander King will get us. Well, I mean, we're 3 against him, so And yes, Lee, you can try to be good, but it ain't gonna happen, right? But yeah, when I'm done with this row, I am more than halfway. So that is kind of cool. I can't wait to see it done. All the kitties are done. They are way over there. So now I have the yarn and the mice to finish, which is kind of cool too. To see all the ABs going through the yarn, and I am getting a little more color blocking, but mostly line blocking, which means I get to practice my multi-placing. I mean, I haven't really been working at it for a week or so, so that I finished row 3 in, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 days. I bought the Art Dot Putty. Can't wait to try it. Art Dot makes putty? I didn't know that. I mean, I just recently found out that they're doing trays. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in need of a whole lot of trays, but I'm curious. You just love the tins that comes with it. Okay, I need to Google Art Dot Putty. I need art that no, not at art dot putty. Um, Diamond painting putty. No, I need. Oh, the tin looks cute. No, this one looks more like regular wax. It looks like wax. I don't think it's this one, right? Because that just looks like wax. Leanne, taking a small break. I've been listening though, except when I'm making new boxes and moving to pack ones out. Okay, it is putty. It looks like wax. It just says putty wax. Okay. Well, you need to unbox it so we can see it. Hmm. Leanne, no, it's putty. I thought it did too, but then I saw someone use it. Who did you see use it, Leanne? Because they call it putty wax, so I mean, I saw someone because I was looking into the alien putty, which by the way you can buy it on Etsy now. But I would have to buy what was it? I would have to buy five tins of alien putty to get around the same amount that I need to pay in shipping, which is crazy. Uh, I show it on the live for you. Thank you, Angel. Leanne, I think it was someone on the act that posted it. Oh, that's kind of funny, right? I mean, I want to try the alien putty so bad, but I don't need five tins. I don't think so, anyway. I mean, sure, I could buy it and then I could, you know, ask if people want to buy some of it. I mean, but it's crazy. I mean, I need to pay $25 or something in shipping, and they're like $5. I'm like, that's crazy. Angel, shipping is 40 before adding to baskets, right? It's so crazy. And Leanne, of course you need five tins. Of course I do, Leanne. I'm like, wait, what? I mean, if she would have the different kinds in there, so I could try the original alien putty. I mean, I don't know. Is it that different the one you can buy in there? So anywho, alien putty. What I was going for in the first place. So I saw somebody make their own, and what they did is they took like museum putty, and then they mixed it with the red wax. And I was like, so how is that making alien putty? And apparently that is what some people did in the beginning. Um, so I was like, okay, that would be weird, right? Mixing some kind of museum putty or whatever putty, uh, the blue tag, whatever you want to call it, and then put in the red wax or the blue wax or whatever color you want to put in it, and then use that. I'm like, how is that gonna last you any longer? I don't know. But yeah, exactly. And I know, and I'm still gonna try it. I need to find the nanotape so I can try to make my own, because in reality it is just to make it, to drag it along and then just cut, mold it a little and then cut again. So I mean, eventually you would have made it, but yeah, I mean, it would be so much more fun to purchase it directly from the company. But shipping is crazy. I mean, to me, it sounds crazy that I have to buy five tins just to reach the same amount that I have to pay in shipping. Which, yeah. Angel is going to jump in the shower and listen in the background, so I'm a supportive Lego. Okay, Angel, be careful not to fall or to jump too much in the shower. It's slippery. See, Leanne and I are on the same page here. No slip and falls, Angel. And Lee has no comments. That is how you know that Leanne and I are very good friends. Great minds think alike, right? Hey, Leanne, you are here. So when are you moving in with Max? And when is the couple getting your house? You won't drop the soap. That's a good thing, Angel. But I mean, it's only Jet and, gosh damn it, what's the cat's name? I mean, you don't have Adam or anyone else there, so you can't drop it. There is no danger. Unless the door is open and you have creepy neighbors. Your close is on the 25th. Yay, so they have put in the deposit and everything? Yay, that is so soon. I'm happy for you, Leanne, that it's gone so fast. That is amazing. You move in with Max the weekend of the 14th. Ooh, Oh yeah, right. You have birthday on the 25th, Lee. It's just like the 14th is Angel's birthday. Yeah, you have a lot of packing. Yes, Don, it's very exciting. Oh, Lee, when is Lenore's birthday anyway? I need to put her in my calendar as well. February. Stop it. You need to write that down. But when in February, Lee? February is 28 days, you know. Except this year it was 29. Your youngest has his birthday on the 26th, Karina, 18th of February. It goes right into my calendar. Lenore, birthday, all day, repeat every year. Put in the color, put in the notification, and say thank you. And my sister's youngest is turning 14 today. 14. How does that happen? 14. February 18th is your brother's birthday, Don. That's kind of cool. And we have tomorrow, Rhonda has her birthday, Dipping Time. So, yeah, I had hoped she might stop by so I could say happy birthday to her. But who knows? She might stop by Angels. Otherwise, I will have to, just write her. And on Friday, Irene Meyer has her birthday. So yeah, and then next Monday, Angel. Leanne, my grandson will be 20 on the 19th. My daughter will be 41 on the 13th. Oh, not the 19th, the 10th. That is on the second. 20. Wow. Okay, so back when David and I started dating, we Anthony, hey, how are you doing, love? It's been a while. So back when David and I started dating, so in the beginning, because I hadn't been with anybody for quite a while, so I wasn't using any control, anything, right? And we were young, and hormones and whatnot. So that whole thing, went a little sideways. So I was late, and we had been dating for, I don't know, a month, maybe two at that time. No, maybe a month, because after that I had everything under control. So I was late, and we were like, I wonder, and so everything was fine. The lady came and whatnot. But sometimes we're like, okay, if that had happened, we would have had a 20-year-old, and that is mind blowing. So yeah, anyway, how are you doing, Anthony? Welcome to that little TMI information. You just ended right in it. How is Apollo doing? So yeah, that is kind of mind blowing sometimes. But yeah, never happened, which is okay today. But yeah, sometimes it's like, well, maybe it would have been good if it did, because then we would have had one at least, right? But life dealt us another hand, and now we have Rosa and we have my sisters, and everything's good. And I still need more to drink. My throat is so dry. I can't wait for those things out there to disappear. You're headed to your mom's for lunch. Say hello and give her a hug from me. Say hi, mom. She ought to know by now. She's kind of like Lenore and Lee is everybody's parents. Your mom is everybody's mom as well. Karina, I know how long they're going to stay. At least a week. I think that's what David said. Yeah, a week. And then they'll stop by, check on the walls, see if they've dried enough. And if they haven't, we'll just keep having them around, making noise all the time. I mean, I don't feel it per se myself, but apparently my body is a little stressed over it because my watch will go every now and then. Slow down. You need to take a breathe, take a break, and I'm like, but I'm not doing anything. How is my heart rate elevated? And I'm pretty sure it's that constant noise in the background, which is a little funny to me because it's noise. I mean, but the funny thing is, we have. I don't know. I guess you have that too over our. Yeah, it shows how annoying noise stress is. It is. I mean, ugh. So I guess you have it over there as well. Just because I've seen some movies that don't have it, but we have above our stoves, we have this suction thingy that takes all the steam away, um, and it makes noises as like that one out there as well. And usually, I hate when that one is on, especially when we're eating. And now I just get to hear that kind of noise, the event. Yes, thank you, Lee. Just above the stove. Um, and I hate that sound. I hate it with a vengeance. And now I have it 24/7. I was like, can we please get this over with? But yeah, it'll be good when it's done. And they come and then they put up some new another word that just disappeared in me. Hang on. Today is a good day for not remembering words. Google say hood? Yeah, maybe it's a hood. I don't know. Uh, but sometimes you need to check out some of the other ones because the one that Google just comes with is weird sometimes. Um, I learned that the wallpaper, oh my God. So they put up new wallpaper and they're going to paint and yeah, Imhid. Yeah. But it is sort of an event because it, sucks out the steam and all the bad odors and whatnot. But yeah, that noise is bad too. In general, the funny thing is, I hate noises, in the background. But give me a headset or whatever, when I'm listening to music or audiobooks or something, it's okay. A vent hood, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe vent hood is a good word as well. So when it's noise that I'm creating, from music or movies or whatever, I live with it just fine because it's my choice. But stuff like that, that is not okay. I mean, I am watching Chicago Fire on my computer right now in here instead of going to the living room because I can diamond paint in here. And I know that it's kind of loud because with my poor hearing, I need it a little loud. But that's fine because that is my choice. Uh, Kalina, but if someone sits and makes the same noise all the time, I get so stressed too. Right? I mean, sometimes David is listening, watching videos on his phone. And I'm like, if they make a screechy sound or whatever, and I'm like, can we turn that one down? Or it's loud. I mean, there's a reason that my phone is on soundless constantly. And if it isn't, it has to be a mistake. Then I pushed some button that I wasn't supposed to push because I hate noise. And my phone is making a heck of a lot of noise if I'm not careful with it. I mean, I have alarms on my phone to remind me to take my drugs. All that medicine. I need reminders because I just tend to forget it. But those alarms, even though it is New Kids on the Block music that I love, I take those out even before I start hearing them, unless I'm in a mood that says, oh, I want to hear some New Kids. Then it gets to play the music. But most of the time I'm like, we don't need that noise right now. Be quiet. I'm Oh dear Lord, I'm weird. Oh, how many of you are on my Facebook? Because I had a lot of fun. David took a picture of Pellet, the ginger one, because he's getting ready to put up Halloween decorations. He's preparing and whatnot. So he has Death in the sunroom. Death is ready. So he took a picture coming in to have dinner, and it is Pelle in the lap of Death with a skeleton cat on the side. So this is funny. I mean, it is funny. So I put it up on Facebook, going something like, so when you have promised mom to be at least 30 human years, you have to be friends with death. Something like that, right? Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen too that David is making, what was he calling it, a fire pit, whatever, something. I mean, he's going all out there. So this is what it looked like in the beginning. This is building foam, whatever. And this is when he had painted it. And this is in the evening where you can see all the light he put in it. So it kind of looked like a fire pit. It's kind of funny. So he did that the past few days. So yeah, exactly. Right, Don? I think it looks cool. So we have Jenny Cooper Kai says, oh, this is the character we saw in my live yesterday. And the cat, yes. We were Jenny Cooper Kai goes live on Instagram, in case you don't know. Can some of my mods maybe put in Cooper Kai's Instagram and her YouTube? I would really appreciate that. So she goes live on Instagram because she has more followers over there. And I was there and we chit chatted and we were talking about cats and how, who was it that wanted a Maine Coon? I can't remember. But we were talking cats. And I said, that we have a Norwegian forest cat, and most Americans apparently don't know what that is. So I said to Jenny, hey, you know what? Let me join your live and I can show you. So I joined the live and, I showed the Max and the other ones, and apparently they all decided to eat at the same time. So they saw the shore feed eaters that they have, and then we didn't know how to remove me from the live again. So I just hung out there a little bit and showed the cats, and they got to say hello to David, and then I went in here to my diamond painting. But yeah, David was out in the sunroom getting all the things ready. He needs to have everything ready so he could put it up at the same time. I mean, he is a Halloween lover, and he is really enjoying it. Okay, Don. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun to see this year, and the kids out here love it. I mean, last year everybody was like, "Oh, this is so fun!" and can we take pictures and can we make a video? And it's like, sure. And we're telling people you need to go to that house, and everything is so funny, and they have everything in the garage, and it's like, okay. So this year he's trying to make it even better, which I can't wait to see it. Leanne has to leave. Sorry, I couldn't stay the whole live. That's okay, Leanne. Please join me and Angel and Timothy if you can over at Angel's Live. So, is any of the mods on it? Or do I have to find Kuba Kai? Kuba Kai. Kuba Kai. Is it art? I think so. Yes. Um, that's that is the channel. That is the YouTube channel. Do we have? No. Hang on. We need Kuba Kai. Kuba Kai. There. Kuba Kai. And your Instagram. Copy. And there. So if you don't follow her on Instagram or YouTube, please go follow Jenny. She is sweet and kind and everything. So give her a sub and a follow or whatnot. And she doesn't have a ton of followers, subs here on YouTube, which is why she has her lives on Instagram. So yeah, I mean, it'll be fun if we could help her reach. I mean, 100 subs in the first place. That'll be funny. Lee, Tammy said to say sorry she was not here. She had family over, but we'll see you on Angels. It's okay, Lee. Absolutely. I know that this is early on her end, and I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Tell her to not feel bad. I'll see her in Angels in about an hour, so it's all good. I wonder if Angel drowned herself. Hopefully not. And I wonder if Adam is still here. Or if he had to give the kids dinner or whatever. No. Do you have the kids, Adam, if you're still here? Like that will sink in, but I will tell her. That's okay, Lee. I will tell her too. Unfortunately, you're still breathing. That is not unfortunately, Angel. That is very fortunate, and I'm happy about it. So, no, you need to keep breathing. We need you. We need you. Yeah. Oh, and I'm getting closer to hitting 500 subscribers. I'm at 484, 5-ish. I know you're kidding, Angel. Uh, So yeah, I'm getting up there. I have no idea how it happened, but and Leanne has more than 400 subscribers now. That is so cool. It's kind of like I said, whenever somebody is getting a new channel, my goal is for them to get more followers than me in no time. She started her channel in June and she has 400 subscribers. That's so cool. I mean, I plan on staying, on the low side, on the down low, whatever you want to say. Uh, yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. I need to remove everything from in here, everything on the floor again. I need to do that, and then when I have everything cleaned out, I can give you a tour of my teensy tiny craft room. But I will need to clean out a little first because right now you can't see anything. You can see. Plus, right now I have a lot of stuff in here that won't usually be in here. Welcome back, Don, because we need to empty out the hallway. So that's interesting as well. So I think I need to wait for the craft room tour until that is fixed. But I do need to get every diamond painting that I have down from the dresser in the bedroom so that I can film a stash video. Yeah, I need to do that eventually. Right now, it's a little. I get. Eh, I have to. No, I don't have to. I want to do it. Plus, I've been talking about that darn stash video for I don't know how long how long now. So eventually, I have to do it right. I did the pen stash video, which was cool to do. I can do a tray video. Oh, by the way, Anthony, you still have to text me what I need to send you over PayPal. Um, yeah, Don, we're glad. Angel, we're glad you're still breathing. Exactly. So yeah, but my tray collection is rather boring. I mean, I have Muni Made, I have a cat proof, and then I have Bella de Nicole. That's about it. So it isn't really interesting. I mean, I have three companies, which I mean, I have what I need, but sometimes when you see other people show, oh, look at my trays, and they go, oh, I have that company and that company and that company and that company, and I go, dang it. But it's so expensive. I did find a gal in Norway that makes trays, and I am considering trying some of hers, um, just, for the heck of it. Plus, he's making teensy tiny ones. So, I mean, even though hers aren't rounded, hers are square, but I think they're around the size of these Bella de Nicole ones. Maybe a tad bigger, but I would love to try those. I am getting tired of trash drills in this kit. I really hope that I have enough because so many of them are warped, um, or they are half drills or whatever. I'm trying to pick out those, even though they have a little warp, that, I'm pretty sure that they'll still stick. But sometimes, when you have a drill and you put your finger on the back side of it and you can feel the edge, that there is this edge around the drill and then you can feel the bottom of it. I mean, would you use a drill like that? Because I would kind of be afraid that it wouldn't stick. because it's basically just have those the edge around, but it doesn't have connection to the drill itself. I mean, would you use a drill like that, or am I picky? I am picky, I know that, but I don't know. See, that one is very warped. I am picky, I know that, but I just need to know, how picky you would be in a situation like that. Yeah, you wouldn't use it, Don. See, me neither. But then I end up being like, will I have enough? And if I don't have enough, I'll have to use diamond art club drills, and they're different. So will I see that? I mean, I don't, hang them. I will hang this one. I will replace it with that one, just because this, according to Leanne, this is a picture of my craft room. If I allowed the kitties in here, so yeah. But I am a little. It's the same with the ABs. I will have ABs left over, but I'm. I don't know. I have to look at the Diamond Art Club ABs if they're a mix of 13 and 9 and 13 faceted, or if they are the 20 faceted as well. Because these are a mix, which I don't mind at all. I mean, the drills are a 9 and 13 too, and that isn't an issue at all. Not at all. Um, it's just, apparently, I mean, we need to take a look at this, okay? I am on row 4, which is a little less than halfway, and this is the amount of trash that I have already. I mean, this is the new Diamond Art Club tray. I'm not going to tilt it because I'm just gonna throw them all over, but I have a lot of trash. I know Leanne said that she had a bunch of trash too, but that she had enough drills, which I count on. It's the same here. But I'm just, this isn't, it isn't Diamond Art Club where, they put in extra, or you can contact them if you don't have enough. Um, that is a lot of trash, and I'm just about halfway. I did have a lot of trash for that one too, but that is because the grid was so tight. I mean, I have gapping in this one. So it isn't, that I'm super, super, if it has a little tab, I'll leave it. Um, it is mainly big tabs and, these funny little lumps of resin that you get everywhere. It's so funny. And I even have these long little sticks of resin. Yeah. I like the resin because it makes funny trash, but I don't like it when I have. And I mean, the biggest culprit in this one is the warped backing, which is weird to me because that tells me that the factory doesn't pour in enough resin, which is weird because then others are filled with, I don't know. I don't get this entire drill making business thingy. I don't get it. But maybe I'm not supposed to, and that is fine too. But I can't wait to see when my Jaded Gym Shop kit will arrive. I can't wait to see and try see and try her drills, since I've heard so much about them. But yeah, I'm sorry. I need to see if people are commenting on the picture because I find it hilariously funny. Yes, so it is a lot of trash, but and I'm practicing not throwing that much out because I know that I'm always telling, "Oh, look at this amount of trash," and I'm like, "Well, I need to be better." I saw somebody who watched the post review of that one and said, "Well, it was released just around the time that Diamond Art Club tightened the grid and changed the diamonds and whatnot. But this is from a restock, so everything has been uh, matched accordingly. So it isn't because of that, which is, I guess, it's just bad luck. I mean, it could have been a bad batch of drills because it wasn't just the dark colors, it was more or less every color, which, I'm still counting on doing my giveaway by the end of the year. This is the amount of trash so far this year. And by the end of the year, we're making a giveaway where you have to where you have to guess how many grams of trash drills I have. I haven't figured out the price yet. Most likely it'll be a gift card to Diamond Art Club. Um, but yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how much trash that I'll collect this year. Again, and I have a price raise on a YouTube uh, thingy. Oh, that is my YouTube premium. Okay. Okay, it'll be $20 over here now. You have to pay $20 for your YouTube premium over here. How do you bill? How much do you pay for YouTube premium in the US? See, that would be interesting. Yeah, see, $36 a month for StreamYard. That is a lot of money. That is like half a diamond painting every month. So for a year, that'll be 6 diamond paintings for StreamYard. See, that is why I need someone to share it with. I need some creators that want to use StreamYard that wants to share it. That way it'll be a little cheaper. Yeah. It can be expensive to have a YouTube channel if you want to do stuff, which is our choice. It is our choice and I love it but which is why I'm one of the, I don't know, cheapskates. I don't do a whole lot. It's the same like people say, "Oh, we need all those small shop hauls and whatnot," and I'm like, "Yeah, I leave that to you guys because one, I'm trying not to purchase a lot that I don't need. Yeah, and I I can't use most of what other people use because of the shipping. I mean, even if I'm going to try a tray from this Norwegian 3D printer. Shipping will be about $10, which isn't bad. I know that. I know $10 isn't bad, but I mean the tray is just around the same price of that one, right, Don? I know. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, and then I want to do this on top of it, and I'm like, hang on, I need to figure out. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Maybe it's because people will look at all those big channels like Katie's and Lindsay and Miss Coffee and Rachel and some of the bigger popular ones, Shay and uh, Ditsy and Anthony and stuff like that, and they go, oh, well, look at that, and they're getting this and this and that. I'm like, so to have a diamond painting YouTube channel, this is what you have to do. And the thing is, you can ask people that know me privately. I don't do well with you have to, because then I'm a little um, no. I had a boyfriend years and years and years ago who kept saying that girls had to have long hair, and then one day I can't remember, and he was just saying directly because I was like, I think I might need to cut some of my hair. And he was like, no, because girls like you has to have long hair. And I just looked at him. When I came home, I went to the hairdresser and I cut my hair short. I mean, not like short, short. I had it like around here and then with layers in it. And I was like, you know what? I don't dare me. Don't tell me what I can't and can't do because I just do it, which is you know, I don't do well with being told what I can't do because I will be the boss of that one. So yeah, that's you too, Karina. Well, oh boy, he was not happy with me, that boyfriend back then. When I showed up with almost short hair, he was not a happy camper. But I'm like, you know what? You ought to have known that I do not work like that. Tell me what I can't do and I will do it. I mean, you have known me for quite a while by now. You ought to have known. And all of our shared friends, David included, he was one of the shared friends, and I knew him first, by the way. But they were like, you should have known better. I mean, yeah, I mean, you'll do the opposite as well, Karina. When that's just who I am. Give me a dare, and I will most likely do it, unless it's unsafe or um, something that I can't physically do. Then don't give me a dare. I mean, even though I kind of like it because then I can show people, don't come at me. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do because I will do it. Just, just to spite people. It was even worse when I was younger, before I had all this body not working like I wanted to. I mean, it was even worse. Plus, I had a temper, a really bad temper back then. So, yeah, I could get angry when people told me something like that. I'm like, I think even back then when I was even younger, I mean, when was this? With the ex boyfriend. That was in 2000, 2001, I think. Uh, but had it been, just a few years before that, I would have, cut all of it off. I would have shaved my head just because I could. I don't know why I didn't back then. Maybe no, I was working somewhere where you need to be presentable, so I couldn't just shove it all out. But I would have. I mean, if it had been okay where I was working and whatnot, I would have just have cut it all off just for the heck of it. I wonder where Nina is. It's been a while since we've seen her, right? It's been a while. Don, have you heard anything from Francesca? Because I haven't, which is kind of weird. I need to text her again, to write her again, because I am getting a little worried. I am. I have to admit that. I mean, it's been a while and nothing's really changed. And like, wonder what's going on over there. I mean, yeah. I mean, it isn't. I mean, we're not close friends, But I'm like, you haven't. Okay, I need to. I need to text her again because it's been a while now. Yeah. I wonder what Angel has planned for us over there, or if it's just going to be chit chatting. It would see that would be fun because looking at all this StreamYard thingy, I have seen what's her name, Crochet and Craft, Crime and Crochet Daily, Rebecca. She does lives with Mickey Creates. Sorry if the names aren't right. I mean, memory horrible. But what they do is that there are lives on both channels, which is way cool. So I was like, I want to know how they do that because that would be cool. And then you could do like, for instance, let's say that Angel and I would go live together. We would be live on both our channels at the same time, which would then, give opportunities to be live longer, right? So you could have some games going on. You could do what you rather. You could, uh, you know, whatever you wanted to do, because you would, for instance, like take for instance Angel and I. We go live after each other. I go live and then Angel go live. So if we would do it together, we would have that much longer. Eve, hey sweetie, how are you doing? And how is no, how are you both doing? Right, Don? They simulcast somehow, and then I know it's through StreamYard. I just have to ask Rebecca. I just don't know how. Because I'm kind of like, oh, that'll be fun and interesting if you'd be able to do that. Eve, it's been a busy morning. Kathy is good too. I'm glad. How was her D&D yesterday? I have never tried D&D. I've seen them playing it on Big Bang Theory and concluded that I'm not sure that'll be something for me, but it looks interesting. But yeah, I'm sure if you're into it, it's really funny because you need to get read what is going on and then you need to make a decision or something. Cassie says D&D was excellent. She kicked ass. Of course she did. Of course she kicked ass. It's Cassie. I mean, how could she not? Oh, I know, Dawn. I know she will. It's just a curiosity thing. because I'm like, I want to know all the things, I need to, how do you do that? That is another one of Mia's nosy, whatever, curiosity thingies. I need to know how to do this just because I want to know. She's here listening and working and tidying up her resin works. Ooh. Oh, those trays yesterday were gorgeous. The ones that look like trees, I love them. My God. I mean, I can't believe that she's only been working on resin for such a short time. She's a pro. I don't think that I've ever seen um, trinket trays like that before. I have seen people putting picture in them and working with um, ink and whatnot, but I have never seen trays like that. That is amazing. I'm blown away. I mean, eventually I will get some, I know that. And those little new pen holders, they are cute. Really, really cute. But that would be a small shop haul that I would love to do. Ditsy! I totally forgot because of a unicorn. Hang on. Unicorn drop I was totally engrossed in. It's okay, Dips. It's okay. Just join over at Angels. I'll be there too. Yeah, unicorn drop. Do it. Do tell more. What unicorn drop and where? And yeah, let us know. I'm glad to hear that Kathy's working on more Eve. I'm pretty sure that those were the first ones to go yesterday. At least what I can see is like ding dong dong. Did she sell any of the new pen holders? I have my mega pen whatever storage organization thing over there. Putty Kruger. What is that? Putty Kruger. Kruger? Oh, that is a fun word. Is it Kruger or Kruger? And what is it? I haven't heard that before. See, I love words. I mean, how do you say them? Especially if it's a word that I'm not. She makes awesome sculptures with putty. I know I have 30 minutes, Lee, but thank you. Eve, no new pen holders gone yet. We need better pictures. Plan to show a couple and then all of the glitter colors available and people can pick their color. Oh, that's cool, Eve, but I do hope that you'll sell some. And April is here. Hi, April. You says she's late. Well, nobody's late. You just didn't get to see what's going on so far. But you can just join us over at Angels in about 25 minutes and you'll get even more of me. Yay, you. I hope people will show up. Yeah, yes, you'll us. Just show up at Angels. And then there is the whole replay thingy. Yes, Eve just got here as well. Oh, that's okay, Angel. I think I just need to um, take a an office break and that's it. So, and then go find the link. So that won't take very long. April, hi Eve. Oh, good. I'm not the only late one. No, but you're not late. You're on time for your schedule. And like I've said many times, I mean, I don't expect people to be here. I love that you're here, and I love that people want to join me. But it isn't. Um, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not appointment. Um, what's the word? Uh, I hate when that happens. It isn't required. That was the word. Man, I hate when that happens. Just sitting there going roll, and then the second the word is about to leave my mouth, it just goes poof. And I'm like, dang it. It happens way too often to be convenient and to be funny. Hmm. Angel brain power? What's that? I have no idea. Pain brain is an interesting thing. Yeah. Judith, hi. I didn't know you were in here. How are you doing? I would love a purple pen holder when they're available, Eve. I know they're available. You should just order one. But, oh, purple and then with full glitter. That'll be interesting. Oh, I would like to see that, Judith. Yeah, that'll be cool. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to hit that like button. And if anybody in here uh, isn't subscribed, please consider doing so. Judith, I'm good. Was listening and doing dishes. Fun. Oh, I hate dishes. But I'm glad you're good. Angel, good choice, Judith. And hey, people saying hello to Judith. I wonder who else is lurking. The lurking and working, I'm a pro at that. I do that in a lot of lives, just listening in and dotting away or knitting away, whatever I'm doing that day. Mostly dotting. Um, yeah, because I want to finish this one. And I want to write Jade, not pestering writing her, but more like, will I get a track and trace number for when they ship it from China? Or will it just magically show up? And yeah, Irene is here too. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, happy birthday very soon. And Chaotic Crafting is here. Oh, yay. Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy you're here. You've been lurking while cleaning. Ugh, that's boring. I mean, Kat, you know that the only place that cleaning comes before crafting is in the dictionary, right? Vanessa, right? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Vanessa, it was Vanessa. I'm like, that. I know your name. April is gonna lick for the rest of the life. That's okay. That's okay. Leg away. That is what I'm doing a lot of the times. We have diamond paintings to finish, right? Are you diamond painted early morning? That's a good thing. But those adult chores isn't funny, you guys. No, I'm not. This whole adulting, that is just a whole lot of demanding. And I'm not sure I'm ready for it. I saw somebody yesterday, something yesterday. It's something like, um, I need to call an adult. Oh, I'm an adult. Oh, okay. Well, then I need to call an adultier adult. And I like that one. It's like, yeah, we need an adultier adult around here. That is really what we need because apparently I'm not adult enough to be an adult. Ooh, that was a lot of adult in a very short span of time. Yeah. Whew, I almost lost myself there. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But haven't you ever noticed if you say the same word a lot of times in a very short span of time, that word will end up sounding weird, and I love it. And then I'm trying, so why does it sound weird? Because some words don't. did. I'm not an adult, but sometimes do adult things. So things. It is so funny. Little kids always tell me I'm not a grown up. Oh, me neither. But oh, did you guys see that little video that Ditz and Dear Helper put up yesterday where she was playing with stickers? That was so funny. Yeah, we need an adultier adult around here. I mean, you saw it, April. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Ditsy, she's still an apprentice. The crazy whatever part, she ain't on my level yet. Um, yeah. I remember it's like when David and I got married, we were like, oh, now we're adults, we're married, we're adults. Yeah, no, we didn't feel like adults. Then we bought our townhouse like 3 months later. So we're like, oh, buying a house, now you are grown up. No, 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 not no. But no. Then we turned 30. It was like, okay, 30, you're a grown up, right? No. 40? No. And now I'm 45 and we're on house number two. And I'm like, I'm still not a grown up. Well, maybe the number says that I'm a grown up. But in here, no, no. I don't think that I'll ever be a grown up, which shows us that our parents had zero idea what they were doing because they weren't grown up either. Lee, I may grow older, but I will never grow up. Right. Um, April, even when I had my son at 34 years old, I still didn't feel like a grown up. See? And Vanessa, I never grow up. Right. No, Karina and Vanessa, lot 45 here too, and definitely don't feel like an adult. So can you imagine our parents? I mean, we looked at them and went like, oh, they know what they're doing. They're adults, right? I mean, no. April Lee, that's a Jimmy Buffet song. It is. Hmm. I need to look that one up. I need to look that one up. I mean, I'm still a I don't know, a 20-year old. If I can watch TV shows and diamond paint and knit all day, even though those are grandma hobbies, according to some people, I would do that and just totally forget that there are chores to be done. And if I could just, don't, I'm 60 and still waiting. You know, I think we'll just have to acknowledge that adulting is a word. It's not a state of mind. It's just a word, and someone made it up and forgot to tell us what it was about and how to enter that stage that is being an adult. April, growing up but not growing older but not up, and it's Buffett. Buffett, not buffet. Okay, Buffett. Was that right? See, I love that you spell how I'm supposed to say it. Buffett. Thank you. Thank you, April. Jimmy Buffett. Is he buff? Oh, stop. See what I told you? I'm not a grown up. I'm basically a big child. Oh dear dear. It's kind of like that is why I have so much of everything. As in the song Margaretaville. I don't know that song. I don't know that one. And I'm probably saying it incorrect again because that is what I do best. April, don't get confused. The actual word buffet is, I know that, which is why I was pretty sure that that is how it was pronounced. Mabadidaville. Oh, Mabaridaville. Okay, April Lee, you're a parrot head too. He is. Damn typos. Oh, typos are the funniest. I know it's a liquor drink, and then Will. But is that a song? Margarita. Ooh, I don't like those. Do you like margaritas? I haven't heard it. We forever young. Yes. See the lady that I met today who said that I looked just like I did when I was young, a kid or whatever. It's like she could see right away who I was. So I mean, I'm staying young over here, wasting away again in Margaritaville. Oh, April turned April turned 40. April Levine. No, no, she's not old enough to be 40. She was a kid. Is she really just 5 years younger than me? I remember her as being a teenager. It's okay, April. One more, and then I'll shut up. Jimmy has two T's and Buffet has one. I know, I know. Okay, Lee. Hang on. Stop it so I don't get pinged. Thank you, Lee. I mean, there is this whole copyright thingy on YouTube. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but apparently it's a thing. Ah, Eva Levine is 40. I How is she just 5 years younger than me? I was sure that she was like at least 10 years younger. It's the same when you watch TV shows. Sometimes you're kind of surprised at their age because they look like either they look very, very young and you're like, oh, they're just babies. And then you go look it up and they're like, wait, what? How are they my age? Because they look like babies. And other times they're like, oh, they were at least 5, 10 years older than me. And you go, hang on, they're my age. Lee has to go help Lenore with something. Okay, Lee, well, I'll see you over at Angel's in about 10 minutes. Her birthday was 28th of September. That's 14 days after me. Did I poked Jenny? She was unicorn hunting also. Ooh, okay. If she's getting more subscribers on on her YouTube, it's me. I linked her up above. Yeah, say hello to Lenore from all of us. Yes, Don, I need 15. We need to find those somewhere eventually. I mean, I've been. How long have I had my YouTube by now? 2.5 years, and I'm reaching 500. This is cool. Yeah, 15 more subscribers, and then hope that they'll stick. Because sometimes I get up and then I go again a few, and then I go up again, and then I lose a few. Ah, thank you, Angel. See if we can get that. Well, Angel, a lot of the viewers, we share a lot of them, which makes it hard because you need to find the channels with a lot more viewers to it. Well, you do have a lot of viewers. That's not what I'm saying. But the channels with a lot of subscribers to it, because that is how you get new subscribers. I mean, but I will love it if I got some, Angel. So yeah. But in order for Angel to get ready for her live in 10 minutes, and for me to get ready to be on her live in 10 minutes. Oh, and Tammy too, just in case. Ah, thank you, Dipsy. That means a lot to me. Um, but we will all, hopefully, we will all be in Angel's live in 10 minutes. Love you, Angel. See you in a bit. Um, yeah, hang on. I'm gonna put in the link for Angels just in case you don't know it or haven't seen it. This is the live that Angel will be hosting in 9 minutes. So please stop up over, say hello to Angel and me and Timothy. And yeah, hopefully I will see you there. And hopefully you guys will be back here next week and watch my videos during the week. And before you all leave me, hit that like button if you haven't already. It helps. Kubakai, hey, no, it's fine. Join us over at Angels. And hopefully you've gotten some new subscribers because I linked you up. Yeah, I will see you next Sunday, hopefully. And you will watch my videos and hit that like button if you haven't already. And yes, take care, everybody. I love you. And see you in 10 minutes. Bye, everybody. Take care. Love you all. Bye. Love you all.